What's going on, guys? If you've been with me any length of time here on the channel, you already know I'm a big fan of 0241 Tactical's top jackets. If you're new to the channel, then I'm a big fan of 0241 Tactical's top jackets. Got a couple of videos up on them. You can look back in my video list and see them. So, one of the things about those jackets is I feel like for us, the armed prepared citizen, they're one of the best pieces of clothing you can get. It's simple, it's lightweight, it's functional, and it's really versatile. And for what you're getting, you don't really break the bank. I mean, if you were only going to have one piece of clothing for preparedness, this would be what I would recommend to get. That said, there's always room for things to change, improve, etc. And never to rest and sit still on success, 0241 has taken it up another notch and has got a new jacket out. It's being affectionately referred to as a Smock Light. It's similar in concept to like the British windproof SAS smocks. Where I think this possibly comes in even better is that it's even lighter weight, and it's just it's functional but without a lot of bells and whistles. And sometimes it's hard to really meet that happy medium, right? So I'll show you the new one. The previous versions were all a pullover version. Well, the new version is a zip-up version. A couple of things that are different from the early ones. The pockets have changed a little bit. The cuffs have Velcro adjustment on them. I know the second generation of the original top jackets had Velcro on those. The first gen had elastic in the cuffs. Again, still completely functional. Personally, I like the Velcro in the cuffs a little better just so I can adjust it for hotter weather, cooler weather, whatever. Now again, it's just a single layer of material. There's no insulation, there's no lining, there's no nothing. It's basically really similar to like a plain BDU top, okay? Where a couple of things are different other than the pockets, under the armpits, there's now a small mesh triangular area. Might not seem like a lot, but that goes a long way towards regulating your body temperature, and A, helping you stay a little bit cooler in warmer weather, and B, helping to keep you from overheating in hotter weather if you've got layers on underneath it. I'll go ahead and tell you, sizing wise, they're sized on the large size, right? The idea being in hotter weather, you want something that's kind of loose and a little baggy on you. In cooler weather, it gives you the ability to put layers on or off underneath it as you need be. With the idea being that this is always your outermost garment. So, that said, I'll show you kind of what this one looks like on me. Now, for reference, I normally wear a large, long BDU top. I can get away with an extra large. I'm kind of right in between that large, extra large through the shoulders. But you got zipper all the way up the front, and then you've got just a couple of Velcro tabs that just hold that flap down that covers up the zipper. So now you can see it's a little loose, a little baggy, but it's not like a tent on me or anything. So it's loose enough I can move around. It doesn't pull. The length, I don't know if you can see it in the camera there, it comes down about mid-thigh on me, just above mid-thigh, so it's between mid-thigh and the waistline, which is ideally where I want it at. You've got shock cord in the hood, so you can leave the hood down or pull it up, and it's just the right length that with a hat on, it comes to the bill of the hat. So with a hat on, it keeps it up out of my face, but it helps break up that outline of your head. In the wintertime, put a fleece on underneath it, helps keep that wind off your ears and neck a little bit. But in summertime, it's no biggie to leave it off and just keep it folded down. The cuffs, you've got plenty of Velcro adjustment room in the cuffs to make it as tight or narrow as you want it. You've got shoulder pockets that have Velcro closure on the shoulder pocket with a tab right there. You've got 2 chest pockets that are slightly angled, not steeply angled, but slightly. And then another addition is down here lower, you've got hand warmer pockets. Now, don't get wrapped up in the semantics of the name hand warmer. It's not a lined pocket or anything. It's just a simple outer layer of material, but it's kind of just a place to put your hands at if you need to. That is barring you don't have a sergeant major to come yelling at you about putting hands in pockets. I'm just saying. You got hand pockets there. It also makes a convenient place just to drop something real quick if you need to. They're not bulky though, so if you don't use them, they lay nice and flat on the jacket. So there's nothing to get in your way and bulk up. I could put a belt on around this if I wanted to, over it, whatever. So I think that's about all there is to cover on it. Guys, I'm telling you, this is probably one of my top favorite, no pun intended, top favorite items for preparedness and survival, all right? If you just got this and nothing else, you could easily just wear solid color pants with this. I don't know if you can tell, I've just got solid color pants on. I'll step back here a little bit. Got the tree in between us, but hopefully you can see me on the camera there. With your upper half covered, you're doing a pretty doggone good job at being fairly well camouflaged, right? You could take one of these, throw it in your get-home bag in your vehicle. Even if you just got a pair of Dockers on for work, or a pair of jeans or whatever. Something happens and you got to utilize your get-home bag. If you've got this in there, boom, you've got the upper almost 2/3 of your body camoed with an effective single layer that's not gonna overheat you any more than a regular BDU top or something would in hotter weather, but it'll allow you to layer underneath it in cooler weather because you've got that extra room. Trying to think what else I need to go over with this thing. They're right there. They're absolutely right there. I'm just a huge fan of how these come out. They've got them in just about any camo pattern you can think of. And if you don't see your camo pattern that you like, if you email them, sales@0241tactical.com, I'm pretty certain that they can find what you're looking for. If they can't find it, then it's probably just not available. I mean, Sean's literally got everything over there. So you got the top jacket, you got the original pullover version, you've got the zip up version now, a Smock Light as it's being called, which I really like the term personally. I'm even trying to talk Sean into maybe doing some solid colors too, like a solid OD, a solid coyote. And I know some of you guys are into it. It's not my personal favorite, but that solid gray, the wolf gray color, that might be something that if there's enough, request for, he might be able to look into doing. So your best bet, if there's something that you want and you don't see it listed, either email or go to their Facebook page and post on their Facebook page, hey, I'd like to, get one in whatever color. If you start seeing enough, requests for it, then, Sean may very well do it. I can't speak for him. I'm just tossing it out there to you. Squeaky wheels tend to get the grease, so I'm just saying. All right, guys, so that said, this is the new zip front top jacket, the Smock Light. This one, in case you're wondering, because I know somebody's going to ask, this is in the all-terrain tiger stripe. And I just happen to know where you can get gear to go with this all-terrain tiger stripe if you want. You can message me about that. Hint, hint, wink, wink, shameless plug. And also, what else was I going to cover? CRS disease gets bad when you start getting older. I think that's it, guys. I'm going to shut up for now. If I think of something else, then I'll just have to do another video on it. But telling you guys, if you only got one thing, a pair of these and a pair of tan khaki, these are Coyote True Spec pants. Get you a pair of Coyote pants, a pair of OD green pants, and whatever color you want up top, and you're there. I'd feel perfectly comfortable in a serious situation where I needed to be more unseen in running something like this. So I'll put links down in the description box as always. Thanks again for all of you that have donated to the channel. Really appreciate that. That's a big thing for me. Just to know that you guys like it that much that you'd be willing to, you know, donate 2 or 3, 4, 5 of your own hard-earned dollars to support me doing this. So, as always, take care, stay safe. If you got any questions, ask them. I'll try to answer them, and I will catch you again in the next one.